There's no two alike. They're looking for that amazing shape and contour, and it's a classy plant.
Hey, thanks for joining us. My name's Art.
I'm Kendahl.
And we're here back in our plant shed to talk about
Plants.
Father's Day's coming up.
Father's Day plants. We're going to go with kind of some manly plants today. It's a great time of year, Father's Day in June. A lot of plants coming on in the bloom. We'll start here with yours. Isn't that beautiful? So this is digitalis, foxglove.
It is unbelievable.
That is a large and in charge kind of a dude plant in the garden. It's very stately, very strong. I just think it's amazing and beautiful.
It is. It's cool, and to see the pollinators climb up in there too.
Isn't it wonderful? Yeah, the bumblebees go
That's
in.
right.
Yeah, it's a wonderful plant, and then there's just a plethora of them, in the.
It's a dramatic plant.
It is.
It's romantic.
Yeah.
I guess it's romantic in a manly way.
It
guess,
is.
but
it's strong. It's a very stately plant.
There's some amount of whimsy to it, but it's also like unapologetic whimsy. It's just
yeah. I love it. I absolutely love it.
takes charge.
Technically a biennial, but it's a great plant. You'll generally have it.
So if I plant this, I'm only going to see this every other year?
Yes.
Bummer.
Yeah.
So plant two.
There you go. There you go. Isn't it beautiful though? We found that men tend to be drawn a little bit to purples and reds. So this has both. This
is a canna.
A canna with red foliage and red flowers.
Now, isn't this a tropical?
No, this is a perennial plant. So it looks kind of tropical with that big, bold foliage, but it's perennial and a reliable perennial.
To what zone?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Zone
Definitely
6?
Easily zone 6.
Okay.
Because I've had them winter back for me in containers in my yard. So it's a great plant. Wonderful plant. Very reliable, comes back for years. They come in a plethora of colors, but I like this strong red in the landscape.
Pretty well rooted.
It is. It's a super happy plant.
You can see it has this really fleshy root.
It does. And they divide easily. They're great. And they're such an easy plant to do in the yard. I may have just a few plants in my yard, Art.
This is Nymphophia?
Yes. This is when...
But not red hot poker.
No. Well, it's red hot poker. It's just a different cultivar of it.
Okay.
So this one, this is that icicle series. This is a yellow one. Isn't that pretty?
So you're saying red hot poker is a common name for all Nymphophia?
Yes. And I call it icicle. It's popsicle. This is the yellow popsicle series. So the one plant in my yard that my husband actually noticed, just one, is red hot poker. He likes it.
Elijah?
I have found, for whatever reason, that a lot of our landscape friends love this plant. We've seen it a lot. We've showed it in a lot of our photos that landscapers have seen it.
Elijah blue fescue.
Elijah blue. Yeah, it's a fescue grass, festuca. But, it's evergreen. It is this nice, soft blue year-round. Isn't that nice?
It is nice.
It gets a nice little fescue seed heads on it. Our heat might make it kind of a little grumpy in the heat of the summer. It is a fescue grass.
So when you say that, you would see it getting blanked out in the
a
middle?
little stressed out in the heat of the summer. So personally, I'd prefer to see it maybe shaded in the hot afternoon sun. But I think it's a great plant. And I've just noticed a lot of our guy landscapers are really drawn to this plant a lot. So
this is a Japanese maple.
This is a Japanese maple. This is a waterfall variety. It's one of the green lace leaves. But I have noticed in my years working with folks, men are particularly drawn to Japanese maples. There's just something, I think, graceful and beautiful about them. That they're just, I guess. They're all unique and amazing.
They're classy.
There's no two alike. They're looking for that amazing shape and contour, and it's a classy plant. Fall color, form in the winter. Everything about them is just really stunning, and I see why you like it. See why you like it, sir.
You like it too.
I do. I love every plant, though. So.
Oh my gosh, it's spring. You know what that means. I need to go get some new plants. Babe, there is new life all around us. I just want to bring some of that new life into our home. Listen, it is your goldfish. You need to feed them or I'm going to flush them. That's it. I'm going to flush them. Okay, babe, I'm headed to the nursery to get a few plants. No, I'm not going to go
pretending
overboard.
to
I'm
be
just
his
going to
wife.
get a few
Yes.
plants.
Okay, I got it now. He's pretending to be his wife.
Oh, that's a good
This is Dude
Babe, a
Dad.
little help? Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's who he is. This is Dude Dad.
that's nice.
I know
That
nothing
is
about
nice.
doodad.
Oh, this really changes the
I
outlook.
love this.
Needs more. Oh my gosh, I'm such a plant mom. I'm gonna need to make another trip. Babe, look at these ones. Yeah, they're different fascia. I got 2 of them so they each have a friend. Also in case one dies.
So you've watched Doodad
Yes, it's awesome. That's amazing.
making fun of women.
It's
All right.
yeah,
No, it's pretty funny.
yeah, it is funny. Oh, what?
This is not funny.
What?
This is pretty cool.
red plants art. What? Oh my goodness. So someone sent this in
Okay.
appropriately for Father's Day. Clearly, red is a very striking, popular color with the men. So
I dig it.
This
so we've
is-
got a Japanese maple and a laurel petal.
and it looks like a couple of large loropetalum against the red brick. So it's all red, all red. Oh yeah, look at that entrance.
Crepe myrtle there. Is that what I'm looking at?
If this does not scream amazing, everything I love in my manly yard. I've got plenty of lawn that I can work
Right.
on. I've got gargoyles greeting you at the entrance. I've got this beautiful alley of crepe myrtle trees. My white picket fence. I mean, that's got it all. Oh yes, look at that. Giant. This is at a marine.
Are you suggesting
This is a marine.
that's a...
It's just a big, bold textured plant, just saying like, oh, look at me. That's a cool, very masculine
Yeah.
plant.
I'm not.
Giant yucca, knockout roses,
I'm not feeling it.
shells.
This is cool. This is pretty neat.
Yeah. I thought you might
Understated,
like it. It
but
is.
it's been there a long while and it's doing fine.
It is. I'm very happy.
Like, that's one of the things that I really like to see when the landscape is mature and it's doing what it was intended to do.
Yeah. And it's
They didn't plant everything too close together,
no. And
You
they're
know,
not pruning
which
to
is honestly pretty rare
yes.
to see something.
This is beautiful. This is very well done.
Okay.
Okay. Well, this took
Yeah.
the previous property that you liked.
Right, and said challenge you on that one. Planted too close together,
And been
so they're
pruned.
blanking out,
Been too.
and then you prune it too hard.
Yeah.
And I mean, the one positive is now you can see out that window.
Yes. But sometimes it's okay to just kind of start over again. Just take them out and just put some new fresh plants in there,
Yep.
Oh, is that a dad?
I know where that is.
Yes, you
Okay.
do. And that's a dad house.
Yeah, totally.
A very nice dad lives there that we know. And look at that. That's a nice manly landscape. I mean, that is clean and simple.
Yep.
It's just,
It is like to the point.
well, and it all makes sense. It's on the water. There's an anchor placed in the
Yeah,
landscape.
right.
I mean,
Whoa.
okay.
This is clever.
Is that awesome? Now tell me, would a female prune
Probably not.
prune
no.
her shrubbery into waves?
I'm guessing not.
But here in Virginia, I mean, that like makes sense. I mean, we're near the coast. It's kind of
That's
cool.
a great idea. Did you find that?
Isn't that fun? That was sent
Tell
in,
me, where did
that
that
was
come
sent
from?
in to us by one of our workers. That's their yard. Somebody on
Get outta here.
Somebody on our team. For Father's Day. Sometimes dads just
They like gloves,
they
rain
need
gauges,
we
stuff.
we need some stuff, some gadgets.
Yep.
You just
Gadgets galore. So thanks for the folks who sent in
We did. We had
stuff.
Yes.
And while we're talking about gadgets,
This is called chain lock.
aha,
And this is
Love it.
this is one
so many uses.
Oh, my
Not just the
gracious
garden.
golly.
Oh, I got it.
I got it.
cut
It's
it.
okay. All right, so
Yeah, this is like just fun.
isn't it great? For you can
Cut
hang
a
it
little
on your
length.
wall to hang your tools.
Sure.
We use it a lot for staking trees. There's a plethora, endless uses for that.
So I know that we buy it commercially, but they sell this at Home Depot.
Yeah,
You can just buy
yeah, you can buy it.
a little length of it.
Isn't that fun? Mm-hmm. You can order it online.
Cool.
Very useful product. We use it here a lot. Oh, okay. Here we go.
All right.
Here
So,
we go.
This is a game.
This is a
and
fun-
it's kind of like we're doing it Family Feud style.
Kind of Family Feud
So you
style.
took a survey
I took a survey.
and you asked me a question.
Yes.
And you can play along with me.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
right.
I'm very excited about this. Had the most fun
Okay.
here doing this.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll see if it's any fun for me.
Okay. All right. If you would, please, sir.
Yes.
Name your favorite plant.
What would a man say his favorite plant is?
Uh-huh.
What? Okay. Liriope.
Okay.
Is it on the list?
It is not on the list.
Holly.
Not on the list, sir.
Not on the list.
But I know how your brain works. Clearly, you are very predictable, sir.
A pansy.
No, sir.
No.
Okay.
All right. I think
I'm going to give it to you.
out.
I'm going to give it to you. Number
one.
Number one, Japanese maple.
Okay.
That's why we had it in here.
So you've got some expensive taste.
Number
These
two,
people you talk to.
sedum. Also, why we shared that
I
with
wouldn't
people.
have ever guessed that.
It was number two. Isn't that interesting?
Okay.
Number three, we didn't have to bring in. I wanted to share one, but it was Daphne. Believe it or not.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
Okay.
Okay. And number four was weeping willow. Folks like to sit underneath a weeping willow by the water. Okay.
I struck out on that one, man.
Number two,
Where's the big buzzer?
I know. Number two, name the yard tool that you could not do without. One yard tool that you just could not do without.
Well, a lawnmower.
It's a good answer.
Not on the list?
No, it is. That's a good answer. That was actually
What number am I?
That was lawnmower was number two.
Number two.
Okay.
A pruner, like probably the
Pruner,
hedge.
Pruner was number three.
Hedge pruner.
So you're
Number
doing
three.
very well. No
Okay.
no X's yet. You're doing good.
A weed eater.
No.
Nope. Not on the list.
Okay. I'm going to help. Number one was shovel.
Yeah, sure.
Shovel.
That makes sense.
And number four,
A trowel.
no, rake.
Okay.
A rake. Okay. You know, I worked many years in garden center retail.
Yeah.
And
This is freaky looking.
men love carnivorous plants. It's just
Okay.
interesting. When we go to botanical gardens, my husband would hang out by the pitcher plants for hours. Just loves them. And
Okay.
this is an Attenborough pitcher plant. Isn't that
Attenborough.
Attenborough? Like
Is it
Richard?
named after
I think so.
David Attenborough?
Yes. Isn't that lovely? So this actually can get very large out in its native world.
So this comes off the tip of the leaf.
Yeah. Isn't that amazing? If you've ever had the opportunity to go
That is
to
amazing.
old conservatories with large pitcher plants, I mean, it's mesmerizing. They're huge. They're indigenous to Borneo, to the islands.
Okay.
Isn't that amazing?
So it has a flap on the top.
Yeah,
that
they
will
particularly
open up when
flying
it's
little
hungry?
flying insects are kind of drawn to that. But they produce a liquid, and you can see it. And you hold it up to the light, you can see a liquid in there. It's
Where would you find that?
in the wild.
No.
Oh, and
You want
garden
these
centers.
people want to buy one.
Garden centers. A good garden center should have some.
A selection.
Some.
Love it.
Okay.
All right, I think we're wrapping up here.
We
We're
are.
watching a Hort film. So I think this is about a really cool guy. And you know something about this.
Yes. We just
Film.
did.
So you talk about it.
We just did this. This was a gentleman, Ben Owen, who is the head of greenhouse operations at William & Mary. So he is their head grower. He grows all of their annuals and perennials. He does tropicals in a greenhouse for planting on the campus and for special events. But just
Sounds right to me.
yes, it's amazing.
Are we ready to watch it
Yes,
yet?
let's watch.
We'll just this film is 3 minutes long.
Okay,
And we'll watch
just a bit.
just a bit.
The students and the parents that come in, potential students and parents, the first thing they see is the beauty of the campus. It's been a privilege to work here at the college, and I have to say I have the best job on campus. We have 5,000 square feet of greenhouses here, so I'm the greenhouse nursery supervisor. We have plants that would grow outside and obviously inside. We're in charge of all the color on campus, all the flower beds. They call us the detail crew. We have to dig interments, graves for the scatter garden. We're in charge of the fences. We're in charge of picking up sticks in the wren yard. We're in charge of pruning here at the law school and tennis center. Plus we have a greenhouse full of tropicals. And we do the setups for graduation, for homecoming. If they put in an work order to do ferns, we put those in anywhere. So that's what we do in a nutshell.
Beautiful campus we were marrying.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So if you want to see the rest, check out our film.
Please do. Please
Thanks
do.
for watching. Join us next week. We're here all the time talking
Yes.
about plants.
See you next time.